Game number 3 will be the tiebreaker between these two gladiators. Belshire Vestige Ladder Edition. Not Tatter Edition. That would be TE. Deimos FreedomFries going for a quick, dirty win last game. Doing a very classic 7-gate +1 all in. Very stalker heavy. I think those sentries were really interesting in that engagement. Very interesting, and especially on that particular map where there's just so much room. And I think FreedomFries is expected to get closer into the natural, but I mean closer to the natural than he was able to. But of course, PrKuLaToR met him right outside on open ground, which is really where those roaches are going to be able to excel. Even though that speed wasn't able to kick in until much later on into the game. And oh no. OMG, Batman. OMG, Willikers, say it ain't so. I'm a little worried here, guys. What is this little guy up to? Is it possible he's just gonna do a really early scout? Hell no. Oh baby, Deimos FreedomFries. The few tricks up his sleeve here. Now, on the other end of the map here, we are going to get, I believe that's a 10 pool. We're getting a 10 pool. I think PrKuLaToR wants to put on some pressure on his opponent as well. I wouldn't quite call this pressure though. This is, I guess we could call it the ultimate pressure. With double gases going down, both these players have a similar mindset here. And let's say it straight. Both these players can't afford one loss. They're both tied up here in this best of 3. So really, anything goes. This is going to be a little bit of a dirty slugfest from both these players. But what I like about these proxy gates is that they're not actually in the base. Now, sometimes that can work for you, but sometimes it can't. Especially with the overlords. It's not too hard for these overlords to accidentally catch a sneaky probe moving about. I kind of do like that they're so far away, but at the same time, this I thought for a moment I thought that was a drone, but it's not. But here come the zealots, and with them so far away that we don't have any scout yet, but we do have 6 lings moving out across the map, and here's something. And this is going to get really weird real fast because PrKuLaToR with these 6 lings, they're going to be out, and they're going to be more than halfway to the map until suddenly FreedomFries shows up at his base with about 4 to 5 zealots. We're going to see a little base race situation. This is going to get real weird. Now, what is nice is that hopefully the zealot's going to spend some time on this hatchery, which will buy PrKuLaToR some time, but no. He's going to run right into there. At the same time, we've got our gates. We got our pylons over in the main. There's nothing defending there except pros, but there's also nothing defending over here except drones. And we see these zealots moving right into the main, and these drones don't stand a chance. Do these probes stand a chance? They don't stand a chance either. This might turn into a little battle of lings versus zealots. Unfortunately, I don't think the screen is going to be able to do much except put in some damage onto this zealot, so he isn't going to be able to win it. Now we do have substantially more drones for PrKuLaToR, but at the same time we've got these zealots over here, and the cancel goes down. That's going to give PrKuLaToR 348 minerals to put down. Another expansion, and these drones running away. Actually, not going to put down another hatchery quite yet, but he's going to need to. Actually, he's got a long time until. Now here, this is a classic situation where both players are in a very awkward spot, and suddenly we gotta work under pressure here. Now PrKuLaToR does spend a lot of time powering down that pylon, but at the same time he doesn't know this, but of course we know it because we have the omniscient view. Is that FreedomFries doesn't have any money in the bank either. He can't build a single thing. Oh no. Now this hatchery is getting pretty low. I want to see a hatchery going down pretty soon. I'm getting a little worried here. These zealots are going to be searching for it. The spawning pool does go down 2 zealots left here in the main is a great idea, because really, how many more zealots are we going to need, as the rest of the zealots are trying to find any pesky hatcheries, and we are going to expand right into the main of FreedomFries. Now, the PrKuLaToR, I think the PrKuLaToR has a really big advantage. Well, not a really big, but I think he definitely does have an advantage in this situation. But it's not an even thing. Oh, should PrKuLaToR be the one engaging here, being the aggressor here? I don't think so. I don't know where all of these units are going. Did he not see the 3 zealots and 3 probes? Where? I guess. Well, he is able to catch one of those guys off, and FreedomFries is not going to attack that hatchery. If FreedomFries attacks that hatchery and powers it down, he's going to win the game. PrKuLaToR right now so far away from his base. I think he's banking on powering down FreedomFries, all of his buildings before his hatchery goes down. The hatchery does finish up, and we have 2 probes, 2 zealots left here. I do think we have enough to deal with them. And so that's going to be the second zealot that PrKuLaToR is able to take out for free. But all of this is kind of buying time, and this is going to get really close. I kind of don't think that PrKuLaToR is going to be able to power this down, even if he is able to defend, even if he is able to take out these zealots. I hate to say it, but I think PrKuLaToR should have stayed at home with this hatchery and tried to use those drones to start repopulating. But it's in the problem with these situations that makes it so difficult is you really don't know where your opponent is at. You know, he could have enough money to put down this pylon. He might not. He could have enough money to have a nexus or put down some more simulators around the map. He might not. And so when you're in this kind of awkward situation, you just got to take a big risk. And PrKuLaToR taking that risk now is going to get a little surround. He's just going to get us around and take away not another free zealot, but he's going to get this zealot. Oh, actually, that zealot not powering down anything. Now, what is nice about this building is that it's going to regenerate on its own, and oh man. Oh my gosh. If FreedomFries wins this, I don't... Oh no. No, say it ain't so. Oh no. And it happened. Who would have thought? What a tough situation for both of these players to be in, is all I can say. PrKuLaToR with 18 minerals in the bank, FreedomFries with 60. That's going to give FreedomFries his ticket into the finals. And we'll make our way there together in just a moment.